Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the Flying Fluffy Hockey live stream, or should I say, live review of the Panthers. No, excuse me. Game 4 between the Oilers and Stars, in which the Oilers took a commanding 5-2 victory and tied the series up. Give me 1 second, folks. I just realized my dad never put this flag back up, this towel back up. Yeah. There we go. Okay. Incorrigible Goat Slayer, hello. Says, hey, Kyle and Jaws. Good afternoon to you both from sunny and freaking hot Orlando, Florida. Glad Edmonton got the win last night. Let's go, Cats. Let's see. So, the game between the Rangers and Panthers will be at 8 o'clock tonight. So, So post game, Peter DeBoer apparently said, "Fingers crossed, Chris Tanev can play Game 5." Let's see. Oh wow. You know, and there's some breaking news in Dolphins front.
Oh yeah, I seen that.
You
Don't
did?
spend too much time on it because it's hockey, but
Yeah.
you can
So-
mention it.
The Dolphins made Jalen Waddle one of the highest paid wide receivers in the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
The 3-year, $84.75 million extension includes $76 million guaranteed. So that's a $28.25 million average annual value. It's the 4th highest in the NFL AAV among wide receivers, while the guaranteed money is the 3rd behind A.J. Brown and Amon-Ra St. Brown. So, Florida Panthers' first rushes this morning.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on. New dad Jonah Gadjevich is back with the Cats.
Okay.
So, Verhaeghe, Barkov, Reinhardt, Kachuk, Bennett, Rodriguez, Luosterainen, Lundell, Tarasenko,
Right.
Lorenz, Stenlund, Okposo. Same defensive pairs, same goalies, so nothing has changed.
Right. Okay, that's nice. That's nice. Well, we won a game, so he's not going to change it.
So,
Okay.
hey, Z. Hello, Z, Derek, IC. Hello, JC. Hello, Rosado. You're glad. Goat Slayer is glad Edmonton got the win last night. Yeah, both series are practically identical copies of each other so far. So the Rangers morning skate lineup is Kreider, Zibanejad, Keedle, Panarin, Trocheck, Lafreniere, Roslovic, Wenberg, Kako, Coyle, Goodrow, Rempe, then Lindgren, Fox, Miller, Schneider, Gus, and Trouba. It looks like Blake Wheeler is now the scratch. Rosado thinks whoever wins this game wins the series. Well, you can't discount the possibility of Game 7. I do agree that this is a pretty crucial Game 5 for both teams, and I obviously am hoping the Panthers win. My confidence level is a bit improved, slightly improved after Game 4. We're going back on the road, so the Panthers had so much fun in TD Garden. Maybe they'll have even more fun in Madison Square Garden. Rosado, yeah, we'll all be happy men if the Panthers win tonight and then seal the bag at home. So yeah, nothing has changed in the Panthers lineup, and the Rangers probably exiled Blake Wheeler back to the Shadow Realm. I did not see Brodzinski in those lines. They have Kreider, Zibanejad, Keedle, Panarin, Trocheck, Lafreniere, Roslovic, Wenberg, Kako, Coyle, Goodrow, Rempe. So they've still got Rempe and Kako both in the lineup. So I don't know. There's no room for the bro. Yeah. So how, on a scale of 1 to 10, how cardiac do you think tonight's game is going to be? Will the Panthers actually get a regulation win? So now, as far as the Oilers and Stars game last night, the Stars looked absolutely dominant in the first half of the first period. They had made it 2-0, and we all thought that Stuart Skinner was getting exposed out there. But then Edmonton pulled out the Uno reverse card. They tie the game by the end of the first period. They score a short-handed goal, and then they score a second goal in 51 seconds. And then, of course, there was the empty netter to put away the game for good late in the third period. Stars, what happened? You gave up 5 unanswered goals, one of which was a shorthanded. Yep, that is correct. That is correct, iDog. Same lines as Game 4. So yeah, the Rangers appear to have scratched Wheeler.
Ah, man, poor dude. I'll be here soon. I just want to get the labels printed.
Okay. So, if you want to, does anyone dare to make predictions for tonight's game? Predictions that hopefully don't involve overtime. Hello, Juju. How you doing, buddy? Are we preparing our hearts and minds for tonight's game? I hope so. Let's see. Oh no. Dwork reporting that Verhaeghe got hit in the face by a puck in this morning's skate and left the ice. No word yet. Ouch. Rai says, I hope the game tonight goes well because you're having a terrible week and need a bright spot. Well, yeah. I hope the Panthers win for you. I hope they win for all of us. That is an alarming report, Brian. Could the Panthers stop getting injured by friendly fire, please? Let's see. Paul Maurice says night in for Bobrovsky. Oh, sure, buddy. Sure. Craig says after 3 overtime games, a Panthers regulation win would be nice. Damn. Apparently, about 40 minutes ago, Verhaeghe left the ice after taking a puck to the face.
Okay, just his face. That's okay. He's pretty enough. He'll be all right. Okay?
Rice said, good thing it happens early today. Plenty of time to get stitched up and get a fishbowl ready for him. Robert says, we just have to grind these guys down, survive the early storm in the first, and we're in control the rest of the game. Yeah. Yeah, the lines appear to be the same. Hopefully Verhaeghe is okay. Trey says the Utah names are down to Yeti and Mammoth. Well, my vote's for Mammoth because you're going to piss off the Colorado Avalanche. Either the fans or organization is going to be pissed off if Utah takes the abominable snowman as their branding and mascot, because the Avalanche literally have a Yeti footprints logo. Let's see. Utah hockey. Oh, hey, Dog. I'm seeing a report that says there are 4 team names. It's a comment made by Utah's NHL team owner Ryan Smith. He stopped short in saying all 4 of the names. So he only mentioned Mammoth and Yeti. So the news network that reported this story, they conducted a straw poll and said the top 4 vote getters from their poll, not necessarily the Yeti, Outlaws, Mammoth, and Blizzard. Yeti, Outlaws, Mammoth, and Blizzard. So yeah, my vote is for either Outlaws, or Mammoth. Hello, Jams Phil. iDog says if the Panthers win in regulation, it's going to be the final score 2-1, and we scored the last 5 minutes. Let's see. The Avs had that logo, which they retired. They replaced it with the Colorado Rockies logo. No, I can't sub in for Verhaeghe. I'll get destroyed. I don't even know how to ice skate. Let's see. Robert likes Utah Storm and Mormons. SoFlo, it's the exact same lines as Game 4. So Verhaeghe, Barkov, Reinhardt, Bennett, Kachuk, Rodriguez, Lundell, Luosterainen, Tarasenko, and Stenlins, Lorenz, and Okposo. Yes, Nate, that is correct. Still no Lomberg in the lineup. Yeah, hopefully Verhaeghe is okay. He got hit in the face with a puck this morning. Just stitch him back up. SoFlo says, I saw somewhere that Erod is centering with Kachuk and Bennett on the wing, and Lorenz is centering Stedland and Okposo. that doesn't sound right. Yeah, Waddle became one of the highest paid receivers in the NFL today. He deserved it. Yeah, with pucks to the face, I guess the only real concern is if Verhaeghe got a concussion. Hopefully he did not, and hopefully he did not get any sort of other serious injury. So, yeah, there is a lot of there is a lot of intrigue. There's a lot of intrigue to go around. Both the Eastern and Western Conference Finals are now tied at 2. And yeah, both series could easily go to 7 with how both of these teams have been playing. Let's see. Now, if you're an Oilers fan or a Stars fan, what do you have to say about last night? Stars, what do you have to say for yourself? And Oilers, where is that performance been the entire series? Now, every game from here on out is basically going to be must win.
Okay. All right. His chicken has got 5 more minutes, and I can turn it off and come sit down with you.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm sure you'll survive.
Yeah, there's. No lineup changes per Maurice, so it's official. That must also mean Verhaeghe is fine. Let's see. Let's see. Trey says, you know how Kachuk said, let's go win this early, and they did? Can we do that for a first period goal tonight? So, what all I care about is Panthers win and we stay healthy. R2D2 says, I think Dallas is in trouble if Tanev is out. Yeah, losing him might hurt. I guess they'll have to pray to their Lord and Savior Alex Petrovic. Like seriously, what are the odds that the Panthers have a serious chance of facing off against Marchment, Dadonov, and Petrovic in the Stanley Cup Finals? Was there another former Panther on that team, or is that all of them? Like, the Eastern Conference Finals, I obviously am rooting for. I'm rooting for the Panthers to win. Yeah, Peter DeBoer. That's right. I forget about that. Yeah, Chucky's chirp at Kreider when he threw his mouth guard at the end of the game 4 is legendary. Hey, Jeff, thank you for the 5. Thank you. He says, man, I can't wait for tonight. Feeling very hopeful. Yeah, I'm feeling a bit better now that the Panthers actually wanted overtime. God, that losing 2 games straight in overtime. That was torture. Florida, unless it's absolutely necessary to get the W, please, I beg of you, no more overtime. Right, Dad?
Oh, what? I don't even know what word you just said.
Unless it's absolutely necessary to get the win, no more overtime.
Jeez, can we just have one good 6-3 victory?
Derek says the Rangers have faltered in games 5 and 6 versus Tampa in 2015 and 22. Let's see what happens here. Juju says, I hope they start fast and stay on that pace. Well, the Rangers are arguably more formidable than they've ever been. They not only have the team with a lot of high-end talent and Shesterkin, who is more than capable of being a brick wall, but also it's been 30 years since the Rangers Stanley Cup victory in 1994, and I've seen everyone and their mother on ESPN in particular. There's a whole documentary coming out about the 94 Rangers. So the Rangers might be trying to hype themselves up on Team of Destiny.
Yeah.
Team of Destiny fuel. Juju says Igor needs reconstructive surgery for his back the way he's carrying the Rangers.
Right.
Brian says it's weird how we're now the ones with more power play goals and the Rags are more effective on 5v5.
Yeah, it's the opposite of what it's supposed to be. All right, we're doing 2 seconds.
What's up, Dennis? Jeff says, are we going through one of the best goalie gauntlets in recent history? Vazzy isn't peak Vazzy, but he's in the flesh and didn't play poorly. Swayman is about to become a household name, and Igor is elite and play like it. Hello, Kenneth. Hero Brian says, please repeat as East champs. The world is happy when the Rangers lose. Juju says the Rangers fans continue crying about the refs. You can't wait for the series to be over. Yeah. Well, I want the series to end with a Panthers victory. So there has Brian says just a couple of stitches. Maurice on Verhaeghe. Okay, so he just got a cut. Okay, Verhaeghe is fine, folks. Just a couple of stitches.
Okay, that's good. The only thing I got to do is figure out where I left the phone. I might have left it upstairs. I might have left it upstairs.
So
I'm gonna go find it. And then I can sit down. I must have left it upstairs. How about you?
hello, True. He says, hey, Kyle, hope we roll into Madison Square Garden with some momentum from last game. Yeah. Well, I would prefer that the Panthers play a full 60 minutes. at the same time, between this series and the Boston series, it appears that having a bad first period is the lesser of the possible evils when compared to having a bad second or third. True says play of the week, Jaws falling over and tipping the table over. He didn't tip the table over, it broke. The leg literally broke from underneath the table and sent everything flying. Yes, Verhaeghe's got a couple stitches from practice after taking a puck to the face. Craig says just got to repeat playing Cats hockey and stay out of the box. Have you checked your own pockets?
Yeah, just deal with that. I just had it in my hand. I know I was walking around with it. Just I'll be there as quickly as I can.
Kenneth says the Dallas-Edmonton series agrees with that first period statement. Yeah, no kidding, right? Okay, you found it. Yay.
All right.
Jeff says when Jaws did that, we could all feel that the pressure in that moment was immense. That pretty much was for the season.
Yeah, that was the whole season right there. There's no doubt about that. That was the entire season right there. All right. Hello. Good morning, good people, or good afternoon, I guess. Okay. Yeah. See this. You hear that? This is going to be a miracle. I make it through Stanley Cup Finals with this.
Yeah.
So, all right. What do we got?
Well, same lineup. Verhaeghe's got a couple of stitches.
Yeah.
Rangers banished Wheeler to the Shadow Realm.
Man. I mean, I get it. The series this tight, if somebody's responsible for, it wasn't really his fault though. It was the bad. Was it Kreider or was it Banijad?
It was the Banijad.
Yeah. I mean, Wheeler just kind of got, he got the shit end of the stick there. But okay. Maybe they saw some other things. He was just coming back from injury, right? So maybe he just wasn't all that ready, So that's okay. Now Verhaeghe has his stitches, so now he'll be a little bit ornery tonight. That's good. It's always good when you're in a bad mood, right?
Ow.
See, if you just get irritated and then you just get mad, then you're gonna play better. Like that. You see what I mean? Like that. If you just keep punching the guy, then he's just gonna go out there and give me a stick.
Yeah.
All right. I see you, Trey. Just watch it. Huh? Watch yourself, Trey. We're going to have to blame you and your kiddies for the 2 losses. If it costs us the series, that's it. We'll take you to the farm. Live on the farm with the cats.
So Rusty says again, don't forget to Will Smith slap the like button.
Yeah. I like that. Right?
So
Jeff says players and refs didn't wear helmets for the longest time. Of those, I mind goalies didn't wear masks. Yeah, right. Yeah. You watch the game now and you think, oh, what were they thinking? Like that would have been my first. Oh, we're gonna run around with razor blades on our feet. Do we get to wear something on our head to protect us from?
You're shooting vulcanized rubber.
Right.
Pucks,
right,
at speeds in excess of 90 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Trey says it's your kid's fault they keep going to overtime.
It's my kid. All right, that's cool. That's cool, man. Kenneth, and then subscribe. Yeah, thank you, Kenneth. We are at 7,900 and about 11, so we are less than 100 away from 8,000. So if you're new here, please hit that subscribe button. We're gonna get there, right? And then when we win the cup, we'll go from 8 to 10. What are you laughing about?
So the Utah hockey team, the owner made a comment where he basically said that the names have gone down to 4,
Okay.
but he only mentioned 2.
Okay. And they are
The Mammoth and the Yeti.
Utah Mammoth?
Yeah.
Utah Mammoths, plural.
No, Mammoth. Mammoth.
No, with no S.
With no S.
So that's like the Florida Panther, not the Panthers.
Yeah.
Interesting. So it's Mammoth, singular, or Yeti, but that's plural either way, right? It's not a Yetis, right?
Yeah.
Right.
And the news station that reported it, they conducted their own straw poll, and it seemed to match up with the early front runners, who they believe might be the other 2 names.
Right.
Would be Outlaws and Blizzard.
Yeah, I like Blizzard. I like those 2 names. So Rusty wants to know what we do after hockey season. Well, we have a football channel also, and it's got this really unique name. It's Flying Fluffy Football. It's crazy, I know. We cover all the way to the end of the season. We take a week or 2 to kind of sleep, and then we're right back at it with free agency, hockey. And then, football preseason and training camps start in late July, early August. So there's not a lot of downtime. What Colin and I are going to do is, once Cup is over, depending on how much celebration there is, how many celebratory streams there are, once all that done, we'll take a week to 2 weeks maybe off from streaming. But then over on the football channel, what we're going to do this year is we're going to pick about 4 to 6 classic Dolphin games, and there goes the internet, right? Same exact time as yesterday. Same exact time. All right, get up for a second. Get up. Pause for station identification. Come on, move it. I want to see what's going on behind my computer the next time that happens. So I'll sit here. So what we're going to do, on the football channel is we're going to pick 4 to 6 classic Dolphin games that he's not seen. And we're going to find on YouTube where they have the whole game. And then we'll share the link to the YouTube video. And then Kyle and I are going to stream that game like it's happening now. Of course, I've seen them, but he hasn't. So that'll just be something fun to do during the summer when, there ain't a whole lot else to do, right? Put Ryan Reed crying to sleep tonight. Right?
See him.
Oh, iDog says do the game with the fake spike. Yeah, that might be one of them. I'm going to start him off in true Dolphin fashion with the 81 Chargers, like Kenneth is saying, the 81 Chargers playoff game. But don't give it away. I mean, he knows, but he doesn't know. He's never seen the game. So that'll be the first game we do.
Eisenite says the NHL posted the collection of reactions to Rhino's overtime goals, and on Twitter they forgot Jaws' clip. Don't worry though, he edited himself.
Thank you, Eyes. Appreciate that. Man, I sent it to him. Okay, now I let it look. Hold on. Please pause because the stream is glitching and I want to check what's going on behind. See how crazy how much that is?
Yeah.
That shouldn't be doing that. Okay. I'm going to close this out and we'll be right back. Stay tuned. We'll be right back in 30 seconds. All right. We'll see how that goes.
Well, there's a bunch of comments that were...
Yeah, most of it is, Jeff says just keep the stream like that. All right, go ahead, Kyle.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Trey says, and when I say your kid, I mean both. Kyle's prayers preventing Dallas Edmonton going overtime is making our games go to overtime. True. I don't think I'm gonna be getting a haircut yet. I don't think it's haircut time yet.
Yeah, he likes to keep it a little bit longer.
Well, I think it might be bad luck to cut my hair during.
Right, that too, right?
Let's see.
They got a real star on the football channel, Trey. Yeah, Trey does the reviews with me over on the football channel.
Yeah. Let's see. Okay.
I think it's got to be Chrome because for whatever reason, the longer the stream goes. But it's so weird because we did the whole stream last night, right?
Mhm.
With no problems.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So we did a 4-hour stream last night, no problem. So it keeps on happening just during like this exact time of the day. It's so weird. It's so strange. But if I can close it out and open it back up and we're gone for 20 seconds, it's not the end of the world. I'm going to try Firefox and see if that improves anything. I have Firefox on all the other computers, but I can't do a screen share with StreamYard using Firefox. So that's why I kept using Chrome. But Trey says, did the monsoon game against Pittsburgh. Kyle, that's the first game he watched, Trey. That's the first time Kyle he came with me and we went to my dad's for the Monday night game. That's the first full football game that he sat down and watched. The Mud Bowl.
Yeah.
The Mud Bowl. It may be true. I mean, we live in the middle of nowhere, but it's just odd that it's just the same 15 minutes every day. I know that the neighbors, it's not like they come home for work, come home for lunch or anything. It's just really strange. Yeah, Kenny. Yeah, welcome to football. Yeah, I had to explain to him that's not a normal game. That's not how it usually goes.
Yeah.
The punt just flat. There's the field goal. 3-0. Game's over. He was pissed. Like how he gets aggravated during the streams. Like, I don't want overtime. As the game went on, he's like, are we going to get any points? Is anybody going to score? This is boring. Yeah. He was mad. He was highly irritated. So, true, they did. They did. Well, it's not in my backyard, but we do have 5G here. But I'm wired in. But I think it's the Chrome. I think it's the Chrome because it started, and then as soon as when I went to my task manager, I looked, and Chrome was taking up like a ton of space. So because I cleaned the computer's as naked as it can get. So I'm gonna this afternoon I'm gonna download Firefox and see. Craig says, yeah, the Leon Lett game. That's a good one. He has seen the Leon Lett play, but he hasn't seen the Leon Lett game.
Hey, Michael.
Yeah, the line. Go ahead. Answer the question.
Michael, the lineups are the same as game 4.
Yeah.
Hey, John, thank you for the 2.
Hey, thank you, John. Thank you, buddy. Thank you, John. Said before, not Firefox. It was Adam Fox. Maybe. There's somebody that doesn't like me that has some free time on their lunch and they're sending, what do they call those attacks that they can send to websites to overwhelm them? And they know I'm streaming. We'll get it straightened out. Yeah, Michael, same exact lineup for the Panthers. Yeah. We're not going to get the Lamborghini, man.
No Lamborghini. It's stuck in the garage.
Yeah, thank you, Eyes. Yeah, DDoS. Yeah. Yeah, it's like somebody that it's Ranger fans sending, spamming the network. Seriously, though, it's kind of hysterical. It's been the same time, 1:45, but now it's not doing it because I closed out Chrome, so it's all right. Craig says the 85 Bears versus Dolphin. Yeah. That was a good one. Because we won that one, right? That's one of the ones that we won. I'll have him watch the game that cost me $2,000. 1991, I was in Alaska in the Air Force, and the Dolphins played the Bills in the divisional round. And in the week leading up to the game, anybody on base, I'm like, I bet you $50 the Dolphins are going to win. No points, just straight. Anybody, $50. Give me your number. $50 cost me $2,000. I never did that again. I know Nick says Lombard plays harder than any Panther, gets benched, and then Dennis wants to know why Okposo. I don't know. I mean, the only thing you can say is Maurice has this thing for the older veterans, but it just sounds like such a cop-out. I mean, Lombard's 30, right? Or he's going to be 30. He's not a kid. Rusty says it's because he's bigger. Yeah, I mean, that's possible. It's possible. Oh, he's saying have Kyle watch Ace Ventura. You've seen that, right?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, he's seen the Ace Ventura movies. Yeah. So anyway, that's what we're going to do when hockey's over. You figure if we do one game a week from like the second week of July to the second or third week of August before football starts, we could get like 5 or 6 games in, depending on how people like it. And that'll give us something, help the football channel start getting a little bit of extra something too. Oh, geez. George says 1981 Finns 27, Cowboys 28 in Dallas. Woodley 400 yards. Was it all Woodley or was it Woodstock? Woodley was a good dude. He just could never put it all the way together, man.
Hey,
go ahead.
You might want to avoid spoiling every game that you want me to watch.
Oh, okay. All right. Nick, the problem with the fishing channel, unfortunately, is every year my plans have been foiled. I can't leave the house that long right now. So, I mean, I can go out, like I go out there fishing like twice a week for maybe 10 or 15 minutes after I go to the post office because I don't want to leave Fluffy. Because when I'm gone too long, he gets so excited and so he gets anxiety while I'm gone. And then he gets so excited when I get home that it takes him 20 minutes to bring his heart rate down. So, and I had wanted to bring him out there since Ellie was gone. I wanted to bring him out there to record and just fish, and he could just lay in the river. But his health, he can't handle the warmth. His health just went down a little bit too fast. So I'm just going to have to wait, you know what I mean? And however long he's got, whether it's months or years, when he's done, then that's when I'll go fishing. Until then, it'll just be a quick 20 minutes here, 15 minutes there. Apple won't let you type Merino?
Let's see.
Ranger fans completely delulu after being confident, after being completely cat handled. I like that in 3 of the 4 games. I mean, look, all of the fan bases that are left of the 4 teams, everybody kind of feels like they could win a cup with their team right now, So I get it. And, from my point of view, yeah, the stats and the shot attempts and all of that. But, geez, man, what was the stat they showed us the other night? Like, we had 102 more shot attempts than them in the last 2 games, but a -1 goal differential. I mean,
it said 102 shot attempts and -1 goal differential, but that was still during the first period after the Rangers had.
Okay, I see. Okay. Kenneth, yeah. No, we'll have fun. We'll have fun with that. What's good is the commercials are taken out. You know what I mean? There's no commercials. The arm's okay, John. The arm's all right. I mean, it's still. I mean, look at that. That's 2 days later. I mean, that is still a pretty defined bruise. I hadn't looked at it all day. Most of his skin now is okay. I can touch it without it hurting, but that bruise hurts, man. Hand me my phone real quick. All right, go ahead and handle that for a second.
Sumanji says, "What's up, Gain? My only take in round 3 for both conferences, Miracle in inches."
Yeah, I broke everything. Everything broke. What did you say there? Was it the last one?
No.
Are you awake today?
Yeah, I'm.
Huh? We're going to send Kyle. Oh, you know what it is? You're worried I'm going to make you mow grass, right?
Sumanji says, "What's up, Gain? My only take in round 3 for both conferences is Miracle in inches."
What time did you get to sleep last night?
No.
Come on.
Go Slayers.
If you want me to excuse you from mowing the grass and let you go take a nap, you're going to have to tell me what time you finally went to sleep last night. That's the deal.
That's the deal.
That's the deal right here in front of everybody.
Come on, man.
Come on.
Let's see him. Serdar says Rangers lead in block.
Yeah, he's going to ignore me. Yeah, no, they've been blocking him in a crazy. Well, they have to lead in block shots because we're out, out shooting them in shot attempts. So ridiculous. But yeah, the block shots. What I would be concerned about if I was a Rangers fan is how many of those guys are getting hurt, and hiding it, and how much, would it affect them if they actually did win the series? Because that's kind of what happened to the Panthers last year. We didn't know everybody was hurt like that. And then after we got asses kicked by Vegas, then that's when Maurice told us.
I did not stay up as late as True did.
True says I went to bed at 4:30 and I'm up now ready to work. Hey, thank you, Eyes. Thank you, bud. Thank you.
Someone posted a video of a rat on the street in New York City, and now people are asking why Brad Marchand went to the game tonight.
Colin, yeah, we saw Waddle's extension. Yeah, I saw that right before he went live. Yeah, Ryan says didn't go to bed till 2, woke up at 6. Take a dog to the office, and now take a dog to the vet, and now you're at the office. Were you at least in bed by 3?
Close enough.
Jesus. It's only going to hurt you because today is gorgeous weather. So instead of getting to mow the grass that needs to be mowed in the 70-degree weather, you're going to have to wait now till tomorrow. It's going to be more like 80.
58.
58, the lines are the same. Yeah. He did not make any changes. Yep. Yeah, exactly, Zumanji. That's what I just take naps. Like the other night that was overtime. By the time I was done with the recap and we were done, I didn't even get into the chair till like 1:32. And then Fluffy gets me up well before 6 because the sun comes up and the birds are chirping. So I took a 2-hour nap before the review, and then I took another 90-minute nap yesterday before the game, and I made him mow grass. You're 20-something, huh? I'm an old man. I mowed grass this morning while you were sleeping. It just hit me. Yeah, you should take that look of shame. You should. Oh, I'm going to have to let him get all sorts. Are you going to sleep this afternoon? Or are you going to come out of there at 6 o'clock and go, I haven't been able to fall asleep?
Well, my plan is to probably go enjoy the gorgeous day in a way that does not involve mowing more damn grass.
Oh, my God. You got such an easy life, man. Huh? You sleep till 11 o'clock. You're worried about an hour of mowing grass. Huh? You just get your rest, all right? Just get the rest for tonight. Finish the comments.
Let's see. Catherine says how fluffy. I enjoyed his singing along to the national anthem.
Yeah, he's good this morning. We went on a long walk, and then while I was mowing the grass, for whatever reason, he stood the whole time and barked at me. He's never done that before. It was really weird.
Robert says Barkov's due for a big game tonight. I think he will finally bury it.
That would be okay with me. Yeah, that would be fine with me. I mean, he had, the 4 or 5 chances? Well, the 5th chance was the one that got the penalty that won the game at the end. Mm-hmm. But, geez, man, just bury 25% of your chances, and we win that game. Yeah. Candace says, mowing grass lets your mind wander. Yeah, especially when I had the riding mower. With the push mower, you're engaged a little bit more. But with the riding mower, especially with the long parts of the yard, you're gone, man. You go away.
Riding mower would be fun right now, as long as I didn't doze off.
Right. Sadar says, do I think whoever wins this game will win the series? Honestly, I think Panthers are going to win tonight, and the Rangers will win Game 6, and then we'll be right back where we started the game again in Game 7. Why I have hope about Panthers winning in Game 7 is it's not an elimination game tonight, right? But if Panthers win now, then the next game is an elimination game for the Rangers, and it's at home where the Panthers, not as good. So Rangers probably would take 6, and then we go back on the road, and now it's an elimination game for everybody. And so that would make the Rangers play 2 elimination games in a row, and that might give us one mini microcosm of 1/100% of an advantage, so that in the 4th overtime, we score a goal off somebody's head and win. I mean, it's just that close. Oh, yeah, John, the Verhaeghe's okay, right?
Yeah, Verhaeghe, just a couple stitches.
Yeah.
Just a couple stitches.
Okay. 58 says, riding mower sounds fun. Just set it to rabbit mode and zoom. Yeah, maybe I'll have one for next year. It just didn't work out this year. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. It's okay. Yeah, Pachara, we saw that. Waddle, 3-year, $84 million. Jesus. Sidar says, can Bobrovsky give us 3 more games? Well, yeah, I'm sure he can. The Rangers aren't taking a ton of shots. That's what's helping, right? I mean, there's the one side to it where you guys are having to block a lot of shots. Rangers have to block a lot of shots because we're taking so many. But the flip side to that is that, there's whole 10, 12-minute periods inside the game where Bob's not doing anything. He's not facing any shots. So, I'm not saying he's a spring chicken, but it's not like, constant, If Bobrovsky was seeing the number of shots that Shesterkin is seeing, I would be highly concerned because of the, the age and everything like that. But, he's just not seeing as many shots. So I think he's fresh enough. Bruce says if Panthers win tonight, it's over in 6. If the Rangers win tonight, it's going 7. Costa says, been a Tarasenko fan since he came into the league. I find Maurice doesn't use him enough and doesn't use him properly. I think he doesn't like him. How would you, Costa, how would you recommend? I'm just curious. Grayson says, Vegas isn't discussing extension talks with Marsha, so anyone interested in a reunion? How old is that kid now? Was he 32? Let's see. Run stream for a second, Kyle, while I look this up.
All right.
We're almost done. You almost get to go back to bed.
Pachara says Jaws, who has been.
Yeah, Marchessault is 33.
Pacharo says
then he's not gonna get paid.
Jaws, who has been the better team in the other conference final.
And honestly, I think Edmonton a little bit. Edmonton seems like they want it more. Dallas seems like they're just kind of there. Like, okay, we're here. But it seems like Edmonton kind of has a little bit more jump, a little bit more pep in their step. Not by much, but I don't know if it's a Peter DeBoer coach thing, but I think Edmonton might win that series. Cajun says, Bro took my Marshall So comment. Yeah, he's 33, so he's not. I mean, if he's looking for he's at the point where he's going to take a team-friendly deal on a cup contender, or he can go get paid on a crap team. But nobody's going to give him, term. You're not going to give a guy that's already 33. He could probably get 3 years. You're going to give him 3. What's he make now? Let me see.
Jameson says Dallas. When Dallas looks bad, they really look bad.
Yeah. Let's see. Marshall So is making. Come on. What's his cap hit? No, that's the old contract. Jeez, Cap Friendly is taking so long to. Come on, give me the. Why you got to give me the old ones? Okay, his cap hit's only $5 million. Jeez, he never got a big deal. He never got he never got like paid. That's going to be interesting. DeCosta asked because they're still talking about Tarasenko, so I'm wondering if he said, well,
Cajun Flame had an opinion on Tarasenko.
Tarasenko seems like he would be better off on the rush. Yeah. I mean, our style does not suit Tarasenko. You know what I mean? And I think part of it might be, I've talked about this before, but remember, he did not partake in the Maurice training camp. So he may not be as well conditioned as some of these other guys, right? John would like to see Tarasenko with Lundell and Rodriguez. I mean, he's got to score. He's got to score, to wherever he is. He's got to put it in the back of the net. That's why we got him. There was none any other reason to get him,
Let's see.
I says Utah will give Marcel 5 years at $7 million. Yeesh. But that's possible. That 7 is a bit much, but he didn't, he's only been making 5, so somebody might be willing to pay. Sure. Trey says Tarasenko will be fine. He'll sign for cheap. He'll go through a whole offseason and training camp here. At worst, he'll be the third wing scorer unless they're going to call up some of the youngsters. That's the big thing, right, Trey? Like, Samoskevich should probably get that spot. But if Tarasenko says, I'll stay for, $2 million, and that might happen, we'll see. But he does need to get, he needs to probably, I'm not saying he's in bad shape, but he just, if he could put the puck in the back of the net, that'd be fine with me. Lil J says, you think we'll run it back with everyone?
Cousins even stays through.
Well, Cousins already only gets like $1.2 million. Lomberg needs a deal. Stenla needs a deal. Everybody needs a deal.
Everybody gets money.
The only way that we can run it back with everybody is if we move Spencer Knight. Otherwise, one of the guys has got to go. There won't be enough money unless Montour is going to take Forsling money, which I don't think he is. He should, but I don't think he is. Right. So, all right, everybody. I'm going to let Kyle go to sleep because the poor kid he's going to pass out right here. And I got to go to the post office, and then he's got to watch the dog. And then when I come back, you're going to go take a nap, right? Go do nappy time. Okay. All right, everybody. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for all the super chats. We will be live 1/2 hour, not 15 minutes, 1/2 hour before puck drop tonight. Everybody, whatever juju, ritual, whatever voodoo you got, now that's it, right? we've got a maximum of 10 games left. That's it, the whole season. So whatever you got, do it. All right, everybody.
All right.
Appreciate all the support. We'll see you guys again tonight.
See you
And
later.
girls.